Names like Allen Iverson, Joe Smith, and Alonzo Mourning were huge basketball names in Hampton Roads before the world knew them in the NBA. And the latest to come out of that 7 cities that hopes to be great, like the names like those guys. Virginia Beach native Mark Williams, he's now a year and a half into his professional career with the Charlotte Hornets, and Craig Loper has much, much more.
With the 15th pick in the 2022 NBA Draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Mark Williams from Duke University.
It was a dream realized back in June of 2022 for Mark Williams. After 2 collegiate seasons at Duke, the Virginia Beach native hearing his name called in the NBA Draft. Since that point, he's been finding his way in the association.
Yeah, it's been great. I think the biggest thing is, just how much we play. We're always on the road. It's always a grind. Just constantly having, elite matchups every single night. So I think just the grind of the season, 82 games, is probably the biggest adjustment since.
Of course, us in Hampton Roads have seen his work ethic and talent on full display since he first popped up on our radar as a 15-year-old at Norfolk Academy.
Obviously, my time there, I feel like I made the most of it. And then, just evolving from each level. My senior year at IMG, my 2 years at Duke, and then obviously being here in Charlotte. I feel like, every step of the way, I try to grow, become a better player, and, the sky's the limit for me, and I just got to keep working hard.
And perhaps no one can speak more on Williams' potential than someone that watches him play every night. Virginia native, Hokies legend, and a fellow 15th overall pick, Del Curry, who's been the Hornets color commentator since 2009.
Well, I think his confidence is the biggest thing that I noticed being a starter now in this league, trying to figure out and understand what it takes to go up against the best other team starters every single night. And he knows his role. He knows the other guys that are playing around him. High IQ player, so he's going to be just fine.
And if Mark ever needs any professional advice, he knows where to turn. Sister Elizabeth has been in the WNBA 9 seasons now after standout careers at Princess Anne and Duke. Are you on her level officially is what I'm asking?
Yeah, we're both, professionals in our own aspect. She's in the W, I'm here. So yeah, it's been pretty cool since I've been, in the NBA for us to be, connected in that way. Obviously she's in Chicago now, she's doing well. And then I'm here in Charlotte. So, it's been a great experience. She's obviously someone I can lean on, someone I can talk to about anything, so it's been great.
Off the court, Mark says he wants to positively impact everyone in the Hornets organization, something his head coach, Steve Clifford, acknowledges as well.
He's got great wit. He's very social. He gets along well with all of his teammates, easy to coach. Yeah, he brings a lot of character to the whole franchise.
I feel like I try to bring good vibes. I think, I just want to be a guy, people want to play with on the floor. I feel like that chemistry off the court builds, translate onto the court.
Dealing with a back injury this season, Williams has played limited games, but his averages of nearly 13 points and 10 rebounds per game are significant increases from his rookie season. As he continues to develop, he says there are even bigger goals to achieve.
It's all NBA, whether it's all defense. Is there anything that comes to mind to your top of head?
Yeah, all those things. I don't want to, put a limit on myself. I feel like any goal I want to, achieve, I think I can do. So I think everything's possible, and I'm going to try and, be the best player I can be.
And what about what comes to mind when Williams thinks about the 7 cities?
My family, my parents still live there. It's still home, at the end of the day. That's somewhere I can always go back to.
For the Sports Wrap, I'm Craig Loper.